Welcome back to Rhythm Guitar Book 3. This book takes a deep dive into all sorts of movable chord shapes. We're on pages 89 and 90. This lesson covers the movable Cmin6 shape. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Rhythm Guitar 3 that you can read from and write in. Plus you can help support a music teacher, so I'll leave a link in the description. On top of page 89, we have a new chord shape. This is the Cmin6 shape. This is finger 3, 1, 2, and 1. So finger 1 is barring strings 2 through 4, and we're muting the first string and the 6th string. And this is closely related to the Cmin7 shape. Here's the Cmin7 shape. The only difference is the note that's on the 3rd string. So Cmin7, Cmin6. And the root of this shape is on the 5th string, so that's what you'll use to navigate. At the bottom of page 89, we have number R117, the Cmin6 shape etude. It's just that same shape over and over again. It begins with this Cmin6. With the Cmin6 shape. Now notice the Roman numeral, we're in first position. That marks where your first finger is, not necessarily where the root is. The root is here on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. You can use either the Roman numerals or just your knowledge of the 5th string to navigate this. And I like to use my knowledge of the 5th string and find my root notes. So Cmin6 with the root at the 3rd fret on the 5th string. F minor 6, marked in 6th position, which puts our root here at the 8th fret. B flat minor 6, that's going to be way up at the, well, the root is going to be at the 13th fret and you're in 11th position. And then the E flat minor 6, A flat minor 6, C sharp minor 6, back down toward the end of the neck, F sharp minor 6, B minor 6, that's going to be way up there again, E minor 6, A minor 6 with the root at the 12th fret, but you're in 10th position, D minor 6, G minor 6, and ending on C minor 6. Once you're comfortable finding and playing those chords, go ahead and play through the exercise at a nice, easy pace with an easy strumming pattern. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the top of page 90, we have number R118, this minor 7 flat 5 to dominant 7 to minor 6 etude, and this uses the C minor 7 flat 5 shape, the E7 shape, and your new C minor 6 shape. We begin with an A minor 7 flat 5 using the C minor 7 flat 5 shape. That's going to put our root on the 5th string way up at the 12th fret. Now remember, for this shape, to get the flat 5, we eliminate this root and we play the flat 5 1 fret lower on the 6th string. So you still need to keep in mind where your root would be if you're playing it, but we just change over to that flat 5 instead. Then we have a D7 using the E7 shape, so that puts our root on the 6th string on the 10th fret using the E7 shape. And then a G minor 6 using our new C minor 6 shape. The root for that will be at the 10th fret. And from this point, you keep cycling through those same 3 chord forms. So that G minor 6 turns into a G minor 7 flat 5, so the root stays in place, but again, instead of playing that root, we play the flat 5 on the 6th string instead, to a C7 with the root at the 8th fret on the 6th string, to an F minor 6, so the root will also be at the 8th fret, but on the 5th string, F minor 7 flat 5, so the root stays the same, except you substitute the flat 5 for it instead. B flat 7, so root at the 6th fret. E flat minor 6, root also on the 6th fret on the 5th string. E flat minor 7, so just convert that to a minor 7 flat 5. To an A flat 7, root at the 4th fret. D flat minor 6, root also at the 4th fret, but on the 5th string. Next, we're going to jump back up the fretboard, G sharp minor 7 flat 5. So G sharp minor 7 would put our root here at the 11th fret on the 5th string. Again, we're converting that to a minor 7 flat 5, so take out that root, play that flat 5 instead, to a C sharp 7, so root on the 9th fret, F sharp minor 6, root also on the 9th fret, but on the 5th string, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, convert that to the flat 5, B7, root at the 7th fret on the 6th string, E minor 6, root also at the 7th fret, but on the 5th string, E minor 7 flat 5, so we keep that same root, but again we play the flat 5 instead. A7, root on the 5th fret on the 6th string. D minor 6, root also at the 5th fret, but on the 5th string. D minor 7 flat 5, so again keep in mind where that root would be if you were playing it, but play the flat 5 instead. G7, root on the 3rd fret, and C minor 6, root also on the 3rd fret, but on the 5th string. Once you're comfortable finding and playing those chords, go ahead and play through the exercise. As I've been saying through the book, play it at an easy pace with an easy strum. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Back up the neck. At the bottom of page 90, we have exercise R119. We begin with an E flat 7 with the E7 shape. That puts the root on the 6th string, way up at the E flat at the 11th fret on the 6th string. And then we just slide down 1 fret to this D7. We're going to use the same shape. And then we have a G minor 6 using our new C minor 6 shape. That puts the root on the 5th string at the 10th fret. So E flat 7, D7, G minor 6. And those are the only two shapes you have to worry about in this one, the E7 shape and your new C minor 6 shape. So next we have a D flat 7 using that E7 shape. Root will be at the 9th fret on the 6th string. Slide down 1 fret to get to your C7 and your F minor 6 with the root at the 8th fret. Next line, B7, 7th fret, B flat 7, 6th fret, E flat minor 6, root also at the 6th fret, A7 at the 5th fret, A flat 7 at the 4th fret, D flat minor 6, also at the 4th fret, D7, so we're going to go back up the neck to the 10th fret for this D7 with the E7 shape, C sharp 7, just slide down a fret to the 9th fret. F sharp minor 6, also at the 9th fret. C7 8th fret, slide down to 7th fret for B7. E minor 6, also 7th fret. Last line, B flat 7 at the 6th fret. A7 at the 5th fret. D minor 6, also with the root at the 5th fret on the 5th string. And then A flat 7, 4th fret. G7, 3rd fret. C minor 6, root also on the 3rd fret, but on the 5th string. Once you're comfortable finding and playing those chords, go ahead and play through the exercise. Easy tempo, easy strum. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Back up the fretboard. Your assignment is to practice the exercises on pages 89 and 90. And don't forget to order your own copy of Rhythm Guitar 3. The link is in the description. Take your time with this, and then when you're ready, I'll see you on page 91. You're going to learn a movable D minor 7 shape that has the root on the 6th string.